Well, hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about December. December is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we're going to have 5 columns of cards and 3 rows as per usual in the overview. And at the end of the reading, we will go ahead and do an in-depth reading on the first week, which is the November 30th through December 6th. All right, so let's go ahead and get some good vibes going. We're going to light a candle for you. This is the chakra candle. We're down to 3 chakras left. Haha! So that's fun. I'm excited to see how it finishes. Let's go ahead and put this candle over here, creating good vibes around us. Ta-da! Very nice. I have a couple of messages from my guides for you. My guides are talking to all 12 signs about how it's going to be really important for us to ask for help when we need it, because we don't have to all be experts at everything. We can ask for help and have somebody else who is an expert or has even just some passing knowledge about a thing help us out, okay? We don't have to be all that, okay? Now then, the second message I have for all 12 signs is all about how we're going to be circling the wagons, getting to know our people a little bit more closely and sharing about ourselves a little bit more closely. So whether we're at work or with family or with friends, maybe we're talking about our garden and whatever trouble we're having. Maybe we have a gopher problem. We're sharing about our gopher problem in the garden, and we find out that our neighbor or our best friend had a similar issue and they did this, or this. But if we never shared about the garden, they would never know, and they would never be able to help us with what they went through, right? Now, also, conversely, at work, we talk about the same sort of thing, and we might find that our coworker is having problems with their pets. And we had really good experiences fixing and changing situations with our pets. So now we can help cross-pollinate and help other people out with our knowledge and understanding. It's about finding ways and means to support one another without having it be like, oh, I had to hire a professional kind of a deal, right? So now we have other people's experiences helping us and us feeling more supported and us being able to support other people with our experiences. So it's kind of neato, right? So, but we have to break out of our shells and our usual passing through the night with other people. We do that a lot. We just kind of work around a bunch of people we never really talk to. And so we're going to be more friendly and we're going to reach out a little bit. Okay? Very cool. I like that. So this month I'm doing something kind of new and interesting, and I'm going to do a free reading giveaway. So all the details for how to enter for a free reading giveaway will be at the end of the reading. Okay? We'll see you there. But thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If this reading resonates with you and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. We're going to get you a guiding card right now. So this deck here will be used for the guiding card. It is the Etherieal Visions Illuminated Tarot. All of these decks, all 5 of these decks, have been pre-programmed for you, Capricorn, so don't worry. I've got you all figured out. What do we need for you? Oh, there's your card right there. All right, I'm going to save that there. Put these off to one side. Now then, this card here, the Strength card. So this card is really all about how we are working through and moving beyond our own limiting beliefs. The things that hold us back normally are not going to do that. So good for you, Capricorn. You're letting yourself become more limitless by realizing the reason why other people may have told you why you couldn't do that is because they were afraid about something about you. And if you're telling yourself, I can't do that, what is the fear that's holding you? I feel like you're releasing some of your fears and stepping through into a place where there is no limit. Whether it's, I don't like jumping off the high dive because I'm afraid of heights and falling and all that good stuff. And when I get there, I feel very unprotected, etc., etc., etc. You may find yourself finding a way to do that and let that go. Whether it's you have a new lover who's going to hold you in their arms while you both jump off together, you probably screaming. But at the same time, you might try it and discover that with that protection on you, you feel safer. And you're like, oh, look at me. I did that scary, scary thing all by not by myself, but I asked for help. But you moved beyond the moment, right? And that's very cool. Creating that opportunity to feel that strength and feel that comfort in that moment, it's removing the limit. And you're now going, oh, now I know what it feels like to do that. And now I think I can try and do that by myself, right? So for some of you, you'll get help. Some of you, you won't. But you'll find yourself feeling much more limitless, all right? You've got all month long to feel limitless, Capricorn. That's crazy. So I can't wait to see what comes up. All right, let's go ahead and get into the cards. So, of course, we have a serpentine deck we're going to use for the overview, but let's use this deck right here, which is the magical Nordic Tarot, for your mystery card for the week. All right, so this is going to be a card we look at the end of the reading for November 30th through the 6th, right? So we're going to go ahead and grab you a card. There it is right there. I'm going to set it right over here next to Woody, our fabulous turtle. He's a good dude. I like him very much. He's handling the business of watching over that card. Now, of course, the Tempest deck will now become our primary for the overview. I like to use it. It has good pirate vibes, as I am a pirate. And it's nice to keep that going here. All right, so we have the five columns of cards for the one for each week. The second row of cards is going to be what's blocking us. This is where we are. This is what's blocking us. And of course, the third row will be our solution, because I don't get into any kind of trouble without finding a solution, all right? Very good. We're going to set these cards aside. What do we have here? We're going to go in depth on this particular week at the end, so let's go ahead and get into it. We have November 30th through the 6th. Capricorn, it's time for you to keep your finances balanced. Make sure your money is working as hard as you are, but don't spendy Wendy, right? Pay attention to what bills you have to pay and where the money's coming from and all those good things. All this will be very important to you, okay? This is good news. Now then, what's blocking you this week? Oh, look, your limitlessness is still blocking you in this moment. So I think you're fighting with yourself at this point as to whether or not, am I limitless? Am I not limitless? What is going on? What am I working through? What am I holding? How am I holding myself back? So you're having an argument. There's a tug of war between you. Am I really holding myself back? Am I not holding myself back? Is being conscientious with my finances holding me back? No, that's being smart. But paying attention to what that is and realizing what your limits are. Financial limits are a whole different story than what we're talking about in your mental limits. So you might have actual financial limits, okay? Be careful. There is new responsibility being given to you at this time, so your solution is to step up to the plate and take on new responsibilities. It could help you with your financial benefit situation there, so you could end up making more money as a result, which is a good thing. And I just want you to pay attention to how that plays out for you, okay? We'll get more information at the end. This card here is talking about how the 7th through the 13th, we have an opportunity presenting for you to be in charge of something that you're not 100% sure you want to be in charge of. I feel like they gave you this responsibility and you went, wait a minute, I'm not sure if I want to be the boss of this. So you're almost stepping back a step. The next week, as it comes into focus, you're going, oh, wait a minute. But I want you to know you should definitely step up and be in charge, because there's nothing to be afraid of. The fact is, if you say no to the opportunity here, the fact is you're going to end up being upset with the person who takes over. They're not going to know what they're doing. You're going to end up doing their job or teaching them how to do the job and get no credit, no money, and everything else. So you're pretty much doing the job without getting any credit or money. So I want you to just say yes. All right. I know you want to back away, but say yes anyway. All right, Capricorn, you're going to regret it if you don't. There will be no new empowering information in the moment. There's nothing, like, they're not thinking about giving you even a higher title beyond that or extra whatever at that. So nothing, no new information that will come to you that is empowering will help you at all. Okay, so you're just gonna have to take it as it comes and be aware of that. All right. And there will be something in the mix where you need to let something go. All right, your solution at this time is to let something go. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, a relationship, or even a job. Something in the mix will have to be released. I feel like some other thing takes up your time and means that now that you have this responsibility, you won't have time for it anymore. Okay, so you'll want to let something go that sucks up your time, that keeps you from your new responsibilities. Okay, so bossing up. All right. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. I think you're prepared. I think you're going to be prepared. It's just something other than what you were planning on originally. Now then, the next week over, the 14th through the 20th, we have the Emperor. Things are settling in. You're feeling more stable at work. You're feeling more stable at home. You're feeling more stable wherever the heck you're being more in charge. All of this responsibility and stuff could have been at home, could have been anywhere, right? So all the stability that's coming to you, you've created, you've made it more good for you, okay? I love this. This is all about you taking good care of yourself. Your dreams and goals are blocked, though, this particular week. Just know that you're not making any land speed records towards the big woohoo picture. You're not. This isn't going to help you with your retirement plan. This is going to help you with the big degree or whatever. It's just something cool that you're working on, and it's going to be okay. All right. So it isn't helping. It's just interesting, or might be financially interesting, or it might just be training you, giving you new skills, right? But do know once and for all that the hard part is over. You don't have to do anything new or reinvent the wheel or do anything crazy. All the hardest work is taken care of. And as you move into the following week, everything will be kind of cool. All right, you are ready to go. Now, the next week, of course, is the 21st through the 27th. Do not be afraid. Don't be unnerved. You have a lot of things going on, but you don't have to be uncertain or fearful about what's happening around you, because everything's going to unfold just the way it's supposed to. This could be concerns about interacting with different groups or getting around other friends when you're like, I don't know if I want to do that. Just relax, have a good time. Try not to overthink it, okay? You are blocked from getting into a big dumb relationship situation, so you're not going to be in a romantic opportunities at this time. So that could be a good thing for some of you, a bad thing for others. But, you know, you can get a number and save it for later, all right? So just be aware that it's not earmarked as a good thing to do this particular week, whether you want to, yeah, I think getting a number is a good thing to do. And then our solution, of course, we have the Hanged Man. There's something about this whole week for you that you start out not certain about what's going on and a little nervous, and then you go ahead and do something, and then you sort of get all sort of like, yeah, I love this, let's do this, and you sort of want to do it all the time. You're like, wait, this is the week, this is, you go from being afraid to being charged up and stuck on it, okay? So whether it's like, okay, I'm not sure if I want to get involved in this. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody who's going to get into a pool tournament, like, oh, let's go play pool, and I'm not sure if I should get involved in a pool tournament. It seems like it'd be kind of a time suck. It could be kind of a frustration. I don't know. I don't know if I want to hang out with these people this time. And you're going to go and get involved in a pool tournament, and suddenly it's going to be kind of an obsession. You're like, okay, I really want to stay. I really want to do this. I don't want to leave. I want to stay. You're very driven. You're very focused on one thing. So the Hanged Man is really all about being obsessive in a moment. getting hung up on a thing and not being able to let it go so you can move on. It's like, okay, but wait, I have to do this one thing. And you will want to do the one thing more than anything else. So be careful and cautious. It could be the blocked relationship situation. You could end up in a fling that is blocked. Technically, it's blocked. You're not supposed to want to be on a fling, but then you're like obsessed with seeing the person and seeing the person some more and then seeing the person some more. So it could really ruin your focus if you're worried about seeing a person that's to have a fling instead of staying true to your family or whatever's going on here. Because I'm telling you right now, this is happening the week of Christmas. You're going to have this would be a total distraction from being together with family and everything else. So whatever your fears were are now something else entirely, like an obsession to do something that's not very helpful in the moment. So just be aware. You could be hung up on something. It could even just be baking. Like, oh, I'm afraid of making pies. Well, you try and make a pie. Now you make a pie and you're like, okay, now I'm stuck. I want to make lots of pies. And you can't get out of the kitchen to save yourself. So be aware. Don't get stuck. Whatever it is, you could get stuck. Next week over the December 28th through January 3rd, we have the Wheel of Fortune. A karmic lesson is upon you. You're about to learn something new that will, or try something differently than you usually do to get yourself through a karmic lesson. It's going to be great. All right, so we're going to save that there. It's not going to be a fast week, okay? Whatever's going on will take its own damn time, and you will have to sit still through it and just sort of go, okay, here we go. I have an opportunity to do this, and it's going to be just like not a very fast week, okay? Breathe and relax. But wonderfully, the Chariot shows up and you will be moving forward in a big way or any way. Even a half-inch forward is a movement forward. Be aware that you are moving. This could be a physical movement. This could be your house moving, your job moving. This could be a trip that you're getting ready to take or you're planning a trip. Whatever this is, it is a change, it is a movement, and it's a good thing. You're enjoying it. It's going to help you, and that's good. I like it. Very nice. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to set these cards aside so that we can come back to them later. All right. In other videos, because each week of this month, I will pull a set of these 3 cards out, and we will go in deeper on that specific week, just like this. Okay, so these 3 cards are all about, of course, November 30th through the 6th. We're going to go in depth on it right now. So we're going to use the Mythic Tarot, already pre-programmed for you, to go in deeper on this week and see what comes up for you, okay? Cool. So what we have here, Capricorn, is how the 2 of Pentacles, we were talking about you wanting to keep your finances balanced this week to make sure that your money is going as far as you need it to go. This is good news. We're paying attention to our money and what it's doing and how it's working. Very good. We also have, of course, the 7 of Cups, showing that you will have choices and options. You want to make sure that you don't get confused and not make any decisions. So with the 7 of Cups, it's about being able to make decisions. Now, if you have 7 options on how to handle your finances, you're going to want to look at which ones go toward your dreams and goals. Like, oh, only 5 of these are working toward my dreams and goals. The other 2 are crap. We're going to let them go. All right, now it's simpler. We have only 5 to look at. But now we're going to look at it and go, so which ones of these 5 options are expiring right away? Oh, I have to do these 2 right away. Cool. So you work on these 2 right away. These 3 you can work on later. You can put them in your back pocket. All right. So now you have exactly what you need to do. You're not confused. You know what you're doing. You're going to keep your finances balanced and you're not freaking out. Okay. What's beautiful is you're building a really strong foundation for yourself. I believe this is going to be a financial foundation, but it has a lot to do with your work stabilizing, your home is stabilizing, whatever's going on, things are getting more stable and more secure. So I think really it's about your finances becoming more secure, but I think if your finances are secure, your job is secure, your home is secure, everything is feeling more secure because of what's going on here, okay? Beautiful. We talked about how Strength card is blocked. So you are still having a conversation with yourself as you're moving beyond your limiting beliefs. Maybe you're figuring out ways and means to move forward in a different way, but you're blocking yourself right now. You're having a push me, pull you tug of war with yourself as to whether or not you're changing your ideas about how you do things, or you're going to keep on going the same old way. You're arguing. There's an argument within yourself as to what to do, because you have it as a guiding card to go limitless. And here you're sitting here going, I don't know. My limits are holding me back right now. They might be a very practical limit. It might be a less practical limit. We'll see. You are also blocked from relationships right now. No new relationships are happening for you. You're not going to be having a baby this week. You are not going to be adopting new pets. No openly, easy, ongoing joy is coming your way right now. It's blocked. That's all. It doesn't mean it's not ever going to happen. It just means that this particular week, it's not on tap. Okay? And you are not in a position to be by yourself this week either. So be aware you will have people around you or stuff going on around you where you're going to have a lot of outside input. So you're just going to have to let it come by and let some of it fly on by, because it might be just too much information. All right? But be aware, alone time will be minimal at best. Okay? So enjoy what you get. This card here is talking about your solution, and it is the gift of responsibility. Haha. So yeah, somebody's going to be saying, here, we want you to take care of this, and I'm going to go do that. Bye. And whatever it is, it's going to be a little bit of a surprise, but not too much. But I do think it might help you with your finances very much, and it'll help stabilize the job stuff, right? You were feeling unstable, but now you're feeling stable. You're feeling like, oh, now I have, if this is work stuff, you'll probably get a raise with it, and that's very good. We want you to get the money, and we also want you to feel more secure at work. So this is good. All right. And of course, the Ace of Wands is showing, hey, guess what? You'll have a big idea, an inspiration that's coming your way, Capricorn, that's going to help support you in this process. You're ready to step into this opportunity and bring your new ideas to the fore. Your ideas will be on tap because you are the responsible party now. Everything is great. You're going to share those new ideas, and people are going to start looking at you and going, not only did we make him the responsible party, or her, we also are thinking about maybe finding them some more money. They may have given this to you without a raise, but they're thinking about you for a raise, okay? They're looking for the money to pay you extra, all right? It wasn't intended to be something where there should be more money necessarily, but they discover you're smarter than that, and they want to add money to the package because they really respect who you are and what you're bringing to the table. That's nice. I like that. Very good. All right. Now we're going to get you a Path of the Soul card. That's this beautiful deck, and they are beautiful cards. Let's see what we come up with for you. Okay, Capricorn, what do you need to know in addition to what's happening already? This card here is the one for you. Give me that card. There it is. All right. So I'm going to set these cards aside. And your card, ooh, it's so pretty. I love this card. It's so lovely. It's talking about you having complete inspiration. There's a lot of feminine energy to it, and a lot of like incoming insight for yourself, right? I'm getting a lot of amethyst vibes, but I'm also getting that proactive probability, just so much abundance, right? There's so much happening here for you. There's a lot of feminine energy in here. I love that your creativity is coming out. It's straight from your heart and your intuition all at once. Abundance is all over this card. I really love that. I get a lot of Six of Pentacles as well. So yay, I love that. All right, everything you're working on is going to be prolific and producing. I got a lot of P words in there, but that's good. I like it. All right. What's your mystery card? Thank you, Woody. All right. Oh, the Magician. Yeah. All right. You are in a position at this time to make anything you want happen. You just got to use your tools and get busy. All right. So this is awesome. It doesn't matter what you want to do. All you got to do is bring your tools to the table and you will be able to do whatever you want to. This is about proactivity, not about sitting on your butt and waiting for things to happen. You are going to have things working out very nicely because you're going to use your tools along with your ideas and your prowess to make things happen. Very nice. Well done. All right, Capricorn, you need a pocket full of rocks. All right. Okay, so we've got Angelite, we have Serpentine, and we have Tiger Eye. All right, Serpentine is a third chakra stone. It is going to be where third chakra is where memories, emotions, and feelings all live, at least as I was taught. But Serpentine is a super gentle, easygoing, buttery version of a healing stone here. So whatever is going on for you, it will start to feel better and gently healed and corrected. There will be a calm, gentle correction, right? You're going to start to feel like, hey, I get it. And I feel better about who I am and what's going on, and everything is good. Everything that was uncertain is going to become more certain because of the new additional options and people appreciating what you're doing. And it's funny how appreciation goes such a long way to heal our insecurities that, yeah, I think that that's half of what's going on here is you're starting to heal your insecurities, and it will be beautiful as you move forward to feel more confident again. Angelite is a fifth chakra stone, sorry, and it's about you sharing words that you're receiving from above, from your guides and angels. Yes, Tiger Eye is a seventh chakra stone that when you meditate with it, it will come through your seventh chakra. When you ask for messages from your guides and angels, they will come through more easily when you use Tiger Eye, okay? So you're going to be meditating with this, getting messages, and then you'll be able to share them very easily. When you're talking to people and explaining what you want to do, there are going to be ideas and thoughts that will come through, and your brain will go, where did that come from? You won't have a lot of explanation for where the idea or the insight came from, but there it is. It will be there for you, and it will be exactly as you need it to be. And that is perfect because they come in a nice combo, and that is going to help you a lot. All right? Very nice. All right, Capricorn. So, wow, right? What a lot of things are going on. I love this overview for you, but I also like what's going on for the very first week. I mean, this new responsibility is going to be very well received by you. Lots of things are happening. Good job. All right. So, of course, you don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to. If you want to carry any other rocks you want, comment below. Let me know what you're going to carry. Let me know what's going on. I'm here for you in all ways possible. So I'm excited to hear what's going on. Let me know. Thank you again for your likes, shares, and subscribes. They all matter. I have over 1,000 followers now. I'm so excited, and I'm shooting for 2,000 now. Woohoo! Big goals. That's me. I'm all about the big goals. And of course, if you wanted to look in the description box below, there's a lot of information down there. You're going to find ways and means to purchase all the decks that are available here at Amazon or Etsy. You'll find the list of what they are called, and then you can check them out. All right. If you wanted to come out to a Renaissance fair, there's a list of all the places that I'm at, when I'll be there, so you can come on out to the fair and get an in-person reading from me. That'll be fun for both of us. And of course, if you wanted to not come out to a fair, you don't have to, but you can get a private reading from me over the phone. There's a link down there for that. Okay, check it out, see what you need. If you're here for the free reading giveaway, all you got to do to enter is leave an emoji in a comment below. All right, one comment, one emoji, one entry. 7 comments, 7 emojis, 7 entries. 7 emojis, 1 comment, 1 entry, okay? So I'm not here to limit how many times you enter. I am here to help you understand that I want you to get a free reading. But I'll only be pulling one out of the hat, so enter as often as you like. I'll put them all in a hat, and at the end of the year, I'll post in the first week of January who wins, and I will contact you privately, okay? So thank you again for so much for being here, and I will talk to you next week about the 7th through the 13th. We'll see you then.